Oh, here we go.
Starting.
Going.
Hello everyone, I'm Masahiro Sakurai, director of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate from Sora Limited. We'll be using today's showcase to give you a first look at our next DLC fight.
Have you slept well, Sakurai?
Actually,
I haven't.
hardly anyone knows what we'll be announcing today, even among Nintendo staff worldwide.
This one's under
The
wraps.
development team and other stakeholders have been working on this fighter with the utmost
Hardly
secrecy,
anybody knows.
which means other Nintendo staff around the globe will only start making preparations for release.
He
after
says as
the
he
showcase
glares at all the
is
people
broadcast.
trying to leak the final
So,
product.
it won't be available right away. Please understand that it will take a little time. I think even many
Okay,
Nintendo
so
employees
this
It's
is
not
being
coming out
released
today. Okay, got it.
say, wow, really?
Okay, so rest easy, BJ, on your streaming.
So,
All right.
let's all share in the fun of getting our hands on the latest information.
All right, here we go.
However, even if you say, that's not the character I was picturing, I hope you don't have any hard feelings. We've prepared a fighter reveal video. Once it starts, I think
The way he's
Yeah,
saying
yeah,
this,
don't
is
get-
this a,
Now-
is
Yeah,
this a
Don't
troll?
get mad, Twitter.
The way he's saying this, is this a troll character? Oh no.
Oh no.
Let's see.
What's about to happen here?
Don't get mad, Twitter.
Clouds.
What is this?
Wait a second. Oh.
Byleth?
Fire emblem.
Oh my God!
Another fire
Are they
emblem
pulling in 3 houses? So this is either Byleth or these are. Could this be the actual house leaders? Is this Dimitri, Cloud, and Edelgard? Did they pull all 3 of them at once?
Did they? That'd be super shocking.
Wait, just wait.
Oh God. I just cracked the code. No wonder he was holding the number 3 in that pose. He meant 3 houses.
What
Oh,
were you
God.
thinking, charging right into an enemy's trap? As you and I are one, I too am trapped within this void. In time, our hearts and minds will cease to be. Are you prepared to die?
Save them, Joker.
I'm trying to think. Is this a new?
No?
Yeah, it's like is this new recording or did they literally rip this from the game?
Yeah, this is from the game.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, yeah, this is the exact same dialogue from the game.
Yo, what?
Join Smash.
Yep, and there it is.
It's already. What in the world?
Wow.
And let Twitter rage.
No!
Bruh.
Yeah, the rage is gonna be so real.
Byleth?
Yep, another Fire Emblem sword wielder.
Hey.
Let Twitter rage.
You know what? I'm happy. Byleth is like the coolest character
know.
so far.
And, I mean, it's like, I was still kind of holding out hope for one of the other house leaders, if only because I'm totally for Fire Emblem representation, but I would love to see some of the other, like, weapon classes get some representation, because that is the gimmick of Fire Emblem. is
Their
the various weapon
swords
classes.
are too cool.
Return. And
Wait,
so
wait,
unexpected.
His ass, dude.
And you wield the sword as well? What will you do?
Oh wow, they are so self-aware.
So be it. I reward your cleverness this time.
It's gonna be the
Sonic,
lady-
Tails, and Knuckles?
Sonic Hero.
Wait. Oh.
Also, are
The
they
weapons.
bringing in the others?
The weapons?
How is this?
Whoa.
Like, yep, those are the
Wireless
weapons.
recruits pilot.
I recruit myself.
Byleth.
What? Wait, is this a multi-moveset thing? Oh my god, this guy.
Of anyone, you should be able to handle the heroes.
Oh my God! It's not just a sword fighter.
With Arid Fire, strike with superior
It's
reach.
still a Fire Emblem
It's like-
character, though.
Use Amir's overwhelming power.
Yeah, let alone they're using. I mean, yeah, they're using the weapons, but you know, yeah, spear, axe, and bow.
Yeah,
That's
so
representative of Dimitri, Edelgard, and Claude.
Sword of the Creator. Each weapon matches a direction.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it seems like the male variation uses.
Go, mini climbers.
Oh, not my shot.
Your will and mine be now as
But
one.
there's the stage. It's of course the monastery.
Yeah.
Both sides of
Okay,
time
Final
are
Smash.
revealed.
What are we doing?
Through Smash, show the world.
Hey.
All right, cool. Everyone's pissed, but I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're pissed.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sure Twitter.
But we take those.
Here,
Twitter is exploding.
Okay, I finally finished putting on my poster. Oh god, we're live again? Shit!
Yes, there you have it. Byleth from Fire Emblem
Well,
Three Houses.
sorry all you guys who voted for Byleth to get a what-if moveset.
Was released just last summer, so it's still very new.
And a lot of you really did want me to do that too. Oh well.
Super Smash Bros.
Waluigi, but nope.
This release is planned
Ooh.
for January 28th.
Near the end of the
You'll have
month?
instant access
Okay.
if you have the Super Smash Bros.
Wait.
Okay, so
And
it
it will
just
also
needs like
be
another
available
like
for
2
purchase
weeks.
individually.
Interesting.
In
What was
case
that
you're not
leak?
familiar
I guess
with
that was
Fire
I was
fake.
Emblem
not
or Three
expecting for it
Houses,
to be at
I'll
the end of
explain
the
a few
month. I was
things,
still
so
thinking,
don't
oh
worry.
yeah, it's gonna release in February.
Wait.
What is that? Is a
First
good
off,
question, Sakurai. What is a Fire Emblem?
What is Fire
It's
Emblem?
really hard to pronounce
He's just
that.
being rude at this point.
All the
Producer
characters
said
we've
it's
added
okay
from
if I
this
just say
series,
Fire
my
Emblem.
god, you're dumb.
But when writing it, if you don't write Fire Emblem, the Fire Emblem police come and get you. So please be careful.
Fire Emblem Police.
I prefer the pronunciation of Fire Emblem.
1990. You could say it was a pioneer in the genre of tactical.
Give your
role-playing.
father a hug,
You might be
Lasuna.
wondering what makes it particularly tactical. Well, it's tactical in that it simulates combat. You can think of it as moving pieces in a board game, or in other words, a game in which you advance units across a grid and battle. When we talk about tactical games of that era, there were lots of ones in which you command tanks, aircrafts, and so on. But Fire Emblem was unique because each unit was a specific character, sort of like in role-playing games.
Tactics
Plus,
did it better.
something made it stand out from other Nintendo products. Characters could permanently die. That's a pretty
Characters can
direct language,
permanently
though,
die.
so
Oh,
perhaps
yeah.
you should
Okay,
just
so
say
that's Byleth's gimmick, by the way. If you ever get KO'd, they're just knocked out of your console. You can't play them ever again.
Fuck! Every single match is a one stock!
No, you lose by you gotta re-download him.
entries in the series
He's
contain
permanently off your Switch. You gotta
God.
re-download
$5 more
him.
bucks.
But a lot
You
of games
gotta
now
die.
allow strategic withdrawals, so to
Fighters.
speak.
When they die.
God damn, so every single set where there's a one-stock match, there's no fucking around. You
Yeah,
either
it's like,
three-stock
do you-
your opponent or it's
do you
over.
choose classic or casual mode?
Yeah, it's like you either win every single set as a 3-0 or you just need to find a new main.
Also appear in the Super Smash Bros. Series, and 6 of the 7 can use a counterattack. It's their down special. There's actually a reason for this. When I was considering how to incorporate Fire Emblem fighters into Super Smash Bros. Melee, I thought it might be interesting to reflect the turn-based nature of the original game. First comes your opponent's turn. They attack and you counter. Next comes your turn.
That's interesting.
And now,
That's an
Fire
interesting way to.
Emblem Three Houses
That's
is
an
the
interesting way to
17th
think about it.
game in the series. People who aren't Japanese in particular might be thinking 17
Yeah, but
games?
Three Houses is
There
so
are
good!
games.
The 3 Houses is so
Well, if
goddamn
you include Fire
good!
Emblem Heroes in the remakes, but you don't include
still
the
need to get
Satellaview
Three
game,
Houses.
Tokyo Mirage Session,
You're sure it's so good!
Fire Emblem Warriors, then it comes out to
On
17
top of trying to
games.
get Pokemon.
Let's try saying them in the Fire Emblem Can You Say It challenge.
Uh-oh.
I'll give it a try.
No.
Oh god, he's gonna try and list them all up. Look, they're not even gonna try and translate that shit.
Alright, let's get into dev about this.
Wait, that was the beautiful Joe.
Oh!
There you go, 17.
Yep, there it is.
Jesus.
Fucking knew it. God damn it.
So you saw how I was
It's like,
counting
yeah,
in a
no
weird
wonder he
way,
was
right?
posing with the number 3.
I
He
was
was
counting
referring to
in
3
binary.
houses. God damn it.
Binary?
I thought he was just
This
holding
is
the number 3
zero.
for the fun of
Fold
it.
this here and you get 1,
It's like,
and then you get 2.
nope, I made you all overthink for the fuck of it.
I can't believe Sakura is actually just a big nerd.
And then
Yeah, it's like, Sakurai, you nerd!
and you get
It's
6.
like, God, it's like, I was hoping there
Awesome,
wasn't
isn't
like
it?
anything behind that, but sure enough, there was. It's
You
like,
can
damn
actually
it.
count up to 30.
Yeah, it's just nobody picked that one up.
And if you use both hands, you can count all
Apparently
the way
not.
up to 1023.
Well, to be fair, like the vast majority of people in this world
If you've
don't
given up
really
counting
know
the knots
sign
with
language,
Tommy
let
Gun,
alone
you could always get
binary.
Try it out when you're bored.
I mean, it's
sometime.
like that's a
is
super
Fire Emblem Three
niche thing to reference.
In Japanese, the male
Yeah.
version of the main character is called Bereto, and the female version is called Beresu. But in English, they share the
Bereto and
same name,
Beresu.
Byleth. Byleth becomes a professor who ends up leading one of 3 academic houses.
None which will be
You
playable.
guide them through their school
Let's hope you're not too
well, you
disappointed
end up
on that.
fighting the other houses.
I still wanted Claude.
After a certain
Okay, I
incident,
have to
5 years
ask,
pass,
if you're
and
gonna
you meet
be
up with
adding
your
a
grown-up
character from
students to
3
battle against
houses,
the other
why
houses
in
on
God's
their
name
region.
did you choose this character
It's a very sad
and not
game
Hilda?
in which your
Come
former
on.
allies become enemies, turn hostile, and try to kill you.
I feel like I've been gypped.
To understand the concept of Fire Emblem Three Houses, I played an early version of the game before its release.
Ooh.
I've done the same thing
Nice.
before.
Lucky
with The Legend of Zelda
bastard.
Breath of the Wild, for example. Because I couldn't wait until launch to
He
experience
got to
it,
play
and
the
never
game
made it
before the
into
rest of us plebs.
For that title, I borrowed an early version of the game.
Although I do gotta say though, with our lineup of like the
Saw the
DLC
ending,
that we
and
got,
realized
with
for
the rest of the
first
4
time,
being
we
third-party
can't really
characters,
have Breath of the
Byleth
Wild
just
since
shows up in
Zelda
the
is a
challenger
fighter.
pack and is like, one of these things is not like the other.
I did the same this time, but with there being 3 houses and multiple endings, it was really hard to get a feel for it. And of course, there weren't any walkthroughs I could reference.
Yeah, this man played it blind.
The game
Yeah,
has
because that's the
multiple
thing. Because
routes,
that's
and the
yeah, because that's
outcome
kind of
for
the thing
each
about
is very
3
different.
houses. It's like yes,
Your
each
experience will
path
vary depending on the
ends
route you
differently,
choose, and
but
many
you
of the
kind of
characters
have
you
to
meet will
play
adopt
every
different
path to
roles in the
really
story.
get a full grasp on the
I'll
story.
try to avoid spoilers.
So this
when
isn't
I'm
like
talking
Sonic
about
Hero
the fight.
Syndrome where you
I
have
hope
to
you'll
play it
understand.
multiple times where you're playing through the exact same story.
Alright, anyway.
Before my
They-
demonstration, I should point
Alright.
out that when I did the Terry Bogard showcase video, I mentioned that it was recorded a month in advance. But this time, we have to account for the holidays and such, so we're filming 2 months in advance of this video's release.
Ah,
Right now, it's actually November.
Damn.
Therefore, some of what I'm about to show you might differ a bit from the finished version.
Right.
As always, I'm using a special
Yeah,
in-game
that's
camera
well,
set
that's to
for
be
demonstration
expected when it comes to
purposes.
game development, right, Pokemon
Here we go.
fans?
Yes.
I still call bullshit, the game's not finished!
As part of Challenger Pack 5.
So,
Alrighty.
this is our new
So-
fighter, Byleth.
Show us the Byleth.
Hey, look at those. You think
Sadly,
about it,
they're
you got
lacking in
tattoos on their
mobility.
legs.
It's
Well,
maybe
yeah,
a bit better
the
than
leggings.
Robin's,
Well,
but that's about all you
yeah,
can
the
say for them.
stockings.
Throws are not their strong
they're
point
slow.
either. Their grab lacks range. But actually, you could say that they're distance demon.
of course, they have a chainsword.
The hero's relic.
Yeah, that's where it's like, yeah,
changes
they
depending on
don't
the
need,
direction
they
you
don't
input
need
with the
that.
stick. Each of the hero's relics is a weapon that appears in Fire Emblem Three Houses. They look like bones, and there's a reason for that. First, let's talk about the weapon Byleth uses for upward inputs, the Sword of the Creator. The Sword of the Creator here is Byleth's default weapon. They use it for flurry attacks.
Yeah,
and
so
tilt
what's the
attacks,
reach
such
on
as
this
down
thing
tilt
compared
attacks,
to,
where
like,
it
say,
takes the
like,
form of a whip.
Korin and Shulk?
Shulk is like, I'm
Also
tired
use
of
the
people
sword for
outraging my
another
moves.
move.
Is his range just as long as Cyrus?
For their up smash attack,
Yeah.
Whoa.
they'll whip the sword upward.
I
to
knew
knock
it,
enemies
Byleth was
in
a
the air.
Belmont the whole time.
And it starts on the ground,
For
too.
their up air attack,
Nice.
they'll wave the whip sword
That's a
overhead.
knockback.
That's tornado.
The hit detection for this attack lasts for a relatively long time. The up special move is really something. The sword extends like this.
Yeah, so you
allowing
can
you
rack
to
up
do
damage
things
in
like
the air.
this.
Imagine two-framing somebody
Okay.
with that.
It's a tether. Okay.
It's like,
Or knock
okay,
him into the
yeah,
air with
oh,
that
okay,
attack.
yeah,
And
that
in
makes sense.
addition,
Stratos.
But yeah, but it's, but again.
Oh, that's
but
busted!
again, I got-
Wait, you can't just be spiking people like that!
this.
Jesus.
Like,
That's just
like,
rude!
That
That
said,
is an
you'll launch
amazing
opponents
recovery.
upward
God.
until their damage
Amazing
reaches a certain
recovery.
percentage.
Okay, so like, yeah, note to self, don't edge guard Byleth!
Exceed that percentage, and you'll need to be
God.
careful. You may find it helpful to mid-air
Can
dodge.
you're-
I've already shown
Can
this,
you
but you
get
can
your
also
kid
use it to
aside?
latch onto
Just
edges.
take on my
So,
amazing
that's the up special.
recovery up special.
You know
Now
what?
for the
Challenge
sideways
accepted.
inputs. This is Erdfar, the same name
I'll
as the
fucking
weapon
do
in
it.
Celtic mythology. First, we'll go through the
Tilting
forward
it
and
too.
back air attacks. As you can see, they have a
Absolute
long
spear
reach,
weapon.
like so.
That's that's Dimitri's
Marth's
weapon.
air attack keeps opponents
Yeah.
in check too,
The
right?
sound effect was weird though.
If Byleth does the same thing, you'd win out, so you should be able to beat it.
So it has more range.
Does
Next, the side smash attack. This also has a long range.
I mean
It'll connect
weapons
even to
triangle?
here.
That actually would be an interesting twist. It's like, yeah, because now you're bringing in the weapons. So does that
Also,
mean
if
like
you
the
add an
weapons
upward
triangle
threat,
has
it'll be stronger.
an effect on like the other fighters?
And if you've knocked an opponent down, the side attack won't
Yeah,
hit.
Shulk over
It
here
makes
is
it
just
add a
like, why
downward
isn't
tilt
my
to aim
Monado hitting the spear?
It can be angled too.
By the way, the tip of the
Oh
lance
god,
is
he's got
more
a tipper!
Oh no.
powerful. The shaft part is weaker,
In Fire Emblem fashion.
so it's not suited to close combat.
Marth's like, this is bullshit!
It won't
Yeah,
deal much
that
damage,
that's a
and
side
won't
smash
launch
you want to use from
opponents
long
far.
range. Which means everyone's going to be
That's why,
spamming
as
it.
a rule, you want to hit with the blade part aimed upward.
Oh, you
or
just
downward.
stabbed him in the face. Rude.
Next, the side special move. Byleth will simply swing the lance like this, but again, it has excellent reach. For example, even when your opponent is at this distance, it'll still hit.
Jeez. Yeah, he's all about the range.
Now, hey, we take
Actually,
those.
you can do a smash attack.
So you know what? I
with
can already
forward
see it now. Everyone's
Like
gonna be
this.
calling this like, I can psychically read the comments now.
But as you'd expect,
This
you
is
can
just
easily shield
everyone's
it, so be
saying
careful.
this is just better Belmont. That's literally what everyone's gonna be saying.
Carve up large areas.
That's literally what everyone's saying. I can hear it now.
Returning
I
to the
can
side air
feel
attacks
it in my
earlier, They
bones.
have great horizontal reach. But they
Oh,
lack
I don't know,
vertical.
honestly though, I'm looking at that recovery though, and it's like, hey
So
Joker,
this
mind if I
defense
borrow
is
your
well.
recovery? I mean, yeah, sure, just don't make
Although
it
you'll be
exactly
vulnerable
like
when
it.
you land.
Leaves you wide
I
open when
think
landing.
I can
Okay.
figure
Now,
something
for the
out.
downward inputs. For these, Byleth will use an axe called Emir.
Okay.
It's named after a weapon.
Yeah.
that
All
appears
right,
in
here's
Ugaritic
the
myth.
Edelgard weapon.
First, the down air attack. It really is strong.
Dunk!
You can try for a meteor effect with this
There we
attack.
go.
Next
That
is
was
the down
19
smash
damage, by
attack.
the way.
A heavy swing of the axe.
All right, so
back
I
and forth.
kind of
As you
see
can
what he's
see,
doing
it
here
has
for
a
the
great
most
deal
part.
of
Like
launch power.
majority of the neutral attacks are the
And for the
sword.
down special,
Neutral and upward are sword.
Byleth
Side
channels
attacks
all their
are the
energy
spear.
into a
Downward
devastating
attacks are the
strike.
axe. So then what's the
It's a bold move,
what's the
similar
bow?
to the Falcon Punch, but here's what makes it different. When readying the move, there's a
Gotta
super
be
armor
me.
effect,
Oh, that means I'm gonna spam it.
which allows you to withstand an attack. Just so you know, if you
Your
execute a
warlike
Falcon Punch
punch
at about the
take
same
on
time,
my attack.
That means I'm gonna spam it.
it's
Silly
a bit slower than the
Falcon.
Falcon Punch, but due to the super armor
That
effect, you have the
busted
advantage.
man.
The Falcon Punch has no
Unless you get grabbed.
means of beating that?
Another
Hacker!
notable aspect
Oh
is
can't be-
that you
god.
pass
The
through
get,
platforms.
the get
While you're
fucked.
charging down, you can breeze
You
past
can
platforms
go
like
through
this
platforms
to
and
reach a
using
lower
it.
area.
Yo.
It won't let you jump, but you could use it as a surprise attack.
Wait, can you turn it
Also, you can
around?
Turn around during
Yes.
the move.
You can! Oh no! I'm gonna spam this!
God.
So if an opponent
really
runs
is
behind you
like
during the
the
move, you
next-
can
the
quickly
next
change direction.
generation of the Falcon Punch and Warlock Punch.
Even though it can be
Oh my
hard to land a
God.
hit with this move,
No.
it can be really
Yeah, get
effective
bump
when used
punches.
against a group of opponents.
Back off, Titans. This is my arena now.
Plus, even if you fail to land a direct hit, any
no, the
opponent on the
child.
ground nearby will still be launched a little.
Oh, God.
It's as if
Oh,
the
so it's
quaking of the ground
super
launches.
disjointed.
That's
Also,
okay.
can we appreciate?
By the way, earlier I talked a little bit about the other Fire Emblem characters' moves. I don't recommend using this down special against fighters from the Fire Emblem series, because you'll just get
At the
loaded.
very least, you can, at the very
It hits with
at
that
the
much
very
power
least, we
in a
can
single
now
hit.
say we have a Fire
Counters can
Emblem
actually
character
multiply
that's
the
not
power of
strictly a
block.
sword user.
Using
He's on the
easily
ranks with
anticipated
frickin'
attacks
Robin.
like this
Yeah, and
will distribute
he doesn't have a counter
counter after
apparently.
counter.
Okay, alright. So
Next, we
so
have
that
the neutral
attack
moves.
it
The
it's
bow you
much
use is
stronger
called
than the
Failma,
freaking
which
Falcon
shares its
Punch,
name with the bow from
but
the
it
Knights of the
still
Round
can't
Table.
take on a counter
It
away.
only appears in a
Alright.
few neutral
Okay.
moves.
Yeah,
You have
I mean, it's like we
neutral
can't
air.
get
Oh wait,
too
no.
Attack is
overpowered.
standard,
So the
so
bow
move
is
with
neutral.
Pitts And other fighters like
They're
you.
not.
It lets you
Okay,
spin the
yeah, so
weapon
here's
around.
Claude.
Yo, that's just Pit's neutral air.
It's also easy to create certain combos with it.
So it's more tactical.
And with the neutral special, you'll let loose an arrow.
Well, I would figure with a long range
seems
weapon
pretty
like that,
straightforward,
you'd
right?
have to be a little bit more tactical.
Yeah, so
But there are
I
few
noticed that
noteworthy
each of the
aspects
weapons
to this
kind of for the most part represent
First,
each of the
biggest
house
difference
leaders.
between
Like
this bow and Liz is
Edelgard,
that once
you know,
enter
is all about
command,
the
you keep
power,
charging
and the
until it's
axe is of
ready.
course like the strongest hitting
You
thing.
can't release it partway through the
Claude
charge.
has the
When it
bow,
does
and
fire,
that
the arrow
can lead to
travels
some
at
more
high
tactical
speed.
stuff, which is
It's
exactly what
also
Claude is
very
about.
powerful.
And then
Yeah.
Dimitri
That
just
said,
like to stab
you can
things.
still cancel out of the stance using the
Yeah.
shield button.
Yeah,
You can
that is
cancel
fair.
you can
You can
cancel
also
the
change
charge
direction
and turn it
from the
around.
stance.
All right.
It works up
Okay.
until this point, but
Surprise arrow.
All right, so
Holding the
that's
button.
okay. So that's already like a leg up
Will
from
unleash
Blank.
I'm sorry?
arrow that looks like a beam of
What?
light.
What?
You can perform this move
You
by
wanna
keeping
run
the
that by
button
me
held
again?
down. You charge up power like so, charge a bit more, and then fire.
You know what, Danny?
But again, you'll need to take care when using this move. For one, when you've powered
It's
up the
like,
move
yeah,
to
well,
its
it's
max,
like, oh,
there's
so
no
much
way
for
to
playing
cancel
Link
out.
now.
Not even with the shield
This is
button.
definitely
In
a
other words,
step up
you're
from
committed to
Victor's
firing.
hand.
So if you charge
So
it, you can't
see,
cancel
a
it.
situation like this is pretty terrible.
So don't do that against reflector users.
41.
Once you've entered the stance,
Ban Fox!
you won't be able to do anything.
Just quickly turn away
Which means
from
it's
the
quite the
reflecting
risky attack to use against fighters who have a move with a reflector.
Stupid Fox!
But you could always just aim
Okay,
at
well, at the
prey,
very least,
as
they're
it is,
taking into
after all,
account
a
like each
long-range
weapon
move,
has its drawbacks.
letting you deal a sudden
At
blow to
least,
a
at
point.
least they're
So
counting
you
for
need to
that.
think carefully
Yeah.
when using this projectile weapon. Byleth's final smash is called Progenitor God Ruptured Heaven. In the original game, there's a move called Ruptured Heaven. This is an enhanced version.
Neat.
As you can see, you team up with the mysterious Sothis and launch an attack together.
Now, here's my question. Is there an alternate costume where you have the green hair? Because if you do, that final smash no longer makes
Now,
sense.
let's talk about the color
Oh.
variation. It's set up so that the default
You know
and
what?
odd-numbered color
I get the
variations
feeling
are
there
male,
is.
while the even-numbered
Yeah,
ones are
yeah.
female.
Hold on. moving-
Hey.
The third,
Up.
fourth,
Wow.
and fifth colors are, as you
All
can
right. I guess
see,
I'm playing the
reminiscent of
Edelgard
house
costume.
Those of you who've played the original game will, of course, understand what I'm referring to. This fifth
Up.
color
Okay, there it is.
also
There's the
Yeah.
green
we
hair.
just saw earlier.
It's like, just give me Claude. Give me
In
the Claude
seventh and
color.
eighth
Oh no, there's
versions,
there's the green hair.
which is based on
Okay, there we go.
based on something that occurs in the course of the original game's story.
Which again, well,
Didn't
doesn't
we
make
see this
sense.
variation in the final
Sothis
smash?
being there wouldn't make sense anymore. Also, I
Shout
noticed
out to
the
Smash.
male and females have a slightly different idol pose. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Next, I'll introduce the stage. For this one, we of course tried to recreate the place where you spend most of the
Yeah, I mean,
game.
it's like the way they're holding their
Garrick Mach
swords are
Monastery.
different. All right. What is Garrick Mach
This
off
is
to?
how Garrick Mach Monastery is laid out in the original game. From these, we chose to have it cycle through the marketplace, reception hall, bridge, and cathedral all in one stage.
Take your battle.
It's the
in
type of
front the
stage that
church.
rotates through different areas, such as these four.
Fight before the eyes of
Introduce
God!
messages that appear in
So is
these
it like
four
Castle?
areas.
Is it like Castle Siege?
Okay.
The first area is the marketplace.
And of course,
I
yeah,
think
all the
this is
students
where
are in the
a lot of
background.
people come to do their shopping.
Okay.
The guests that appear here are students of the Blue Lion's house.
Now, are we gonna get the
Dimitri,
full cast in
Gretel,
this one? Like,
and Ingrid.
is this gonna be a larger roster
Not
than the
Dimitri,
SNK stage?
Dudu,
We
or
would include
Ingrid.
this one character,
Their names are a
but we
bit
could
difficult
not
to say.
because This game is for good
They're
luck.
largely
Lion.
from the Holy Kingdom of Sparta.
Yeah, the Blue
Since it's a
Lion.
kingdom, that means they have a monarchy.
Also, can we
But I
appreciate
guess you could say
the guard in the
Dimitri's
background
future
who
king.
everyone
He has
loves?
quite the difficult life and may or may not end up with just one eye.
You just hear him way in the back. You're fighting the good fight!
There are vendors on either side.
You guys have
In the
fun, I'm
original
just
game,
gonna be
these are
over
important
here.
booths.
Oh no, that's my business!
But
Shop.
Wow,
My
Byleth,
cabbages!
wow, Byleth, you're an asshole.
If you do break them,
Oh, what the?
the
Oh,
stage
that
will
can't hit
expand
from
to the
behind.
left and right.
Okay, got it. That's
I wonder
deceptive.
where people will buy their supplies now. And in the background, you can
Yeah,
see
the gatekeeper. There we go.
You often pass
Oh,
through
you
this area
destroyed
and
those
fire
booths.
them
I'm gonna have to
and
call
you
for
end
a
up talking to
violation.
them a lot. Moving through these areas is possible thanks to this mysterious platform. Just when it seems like you've come to a stop,
Oh my
Oh.
god, you just burst
You'll
through
come
the
crashing
ceiling!
back down.
Yep.
Oh
and
my
there's
god,
to the
it's
ceiling
Grills.
and slammed into the
Edelgard,
my
Bridget, and of course, yep.
There's the
And the
big
guests in the
thought.
reception hall are
Okay.
Edelgard, Dorothea, and Petra of the Black Eagles. Take note, it's not spelled Edelgard. They're from the Adrestian Empire. And as such, they embrace their military might. Edelgard is one of the characters
Oh,
who's
she's
central
she's
to the
central to
conflict.
conflict, all right.
Depending on the
Why-
path you take,
Sure.
you'll go through some terrible ordeals.
No Bernadetta.
Fuck
You'll
you.
notice there are
But we
prominent
get Petra,
chandeliers
so
above the
I'm
stage.
cool with that.
It's possible to knock them down.
Ow.
I adored Petra in
However,
Black Eagle
Black
House.
Eagles
Wait,
can't actually
you can
reach
reach
it,
chandeliers?
even though it's their stage.
Art, Mario
You
RPG.
can reach it with other fighters, though.
Edelgard is probably just looking at us like, I hope you're not
So,
expecting
it's nice
me
that you
to
can work your
not
way up
me
there
to
by
clean
getting
up these
lucky
broken
and being
chandeliers.
launched up, or
Wait,
perhaps
how did
by
how
using
did
another fighter
how
as
did he
a
get her?
stepping stone.
Oh, okay, I see. He had to
There
knock
we
her
go.
up there.
I made it. And
I
you
was
can
like,
knock
how
her
did he get
down.
up there before?
Also, you can break this table.
Damn it, it's gonna take forever for
Like
us
so.
to reconstruct
Yeah, that's probably-
chandeliers.
yeah, that-
Just
Yeah.
like the sign
And
that
the
reads,
tables,
"Welcome
come
to the
on!"
Master
Yeah,
Stage."
like
You
that's
can
like
break
that's
your
probably
monster
gonna be
opponent
really
into it
easy
at
for
close
like,
range.
you know, characters like Kirby or Jigglypuff.
Professor, you're being very
Next up, the
irresponsible.
bridge. The camera rotates 90 degrees, creating this long
You must
area.
understand the consequences
It's
of
a very
damage in the
wide
battlefield.
Yep. And there's
All right, so now,
Black
okay, so now
Eagles.
we're gonna be
It's
seeing.
similar
All
to
right,
the
who we
Bridge of
who we
Elders.
bringing from the
Black
deer?
deer, yeah. Lost.
The guests are from the
There's
Golden
a deer.
Thor, Hilda, and Lawrence. They belong to the Leicester Alliance.
Deer.
Why in the world did I say Black Eagle?
Because it's an alliance of many noble
That's not a
families, you can say
bird,
that they have a wide
stupid.
assortment of
I think
food.
because I saw the Pegasus
like-
in the
And
background.
Claude is the sharpest.
Yeah, that's where it's like, honestly, I love the Golden Deer
Incidentally,
House so much.
both
I
Claude and
really
Hilda
don't
are the
care
names
who
of
they would
characters
have
that
brought
appear
in. They were
Genealogy
all
of the Holy
good.
War, the fourth title
As long
of
as
the
one
Fire
of them
Emblem
was
series.
Claude.
I guess once you've reached
Oh,
the
yeah.
17th game and are creating 40
This, I like,
characters for each
yeah, need I
new
remind
entry,
you
you're bound
that
to
it's
get a
like,
bit
yeah,
of
by the
manual.
time I finished the Golden
naming
Deer route,
process
it was
must
like,
be
Claude
tough.
dethroned
Hey, it
Crom
looks
as
like
my
the
Fire
Pegasus
Emblem
is busy
husbando.
training.
Damn.
It's like you do the
As
Golden
for the
Deer
bridge's
route.
design,
Why did I
it's
suddenly
just a long
adopt 20
pathway,
children?
Plain and simple. You can expect plenty of blows to be exchanged
Oh look,
at the edges
a new
of the street.
Bridge of Elden.
Like, oh no.
You could also say it's a place where the fail knot really shines.
Oh man, I don't want to get anywhere near that
Yeah, so-
battlefield.
You're perfect.
So there's nothing to break.
You know, this is a really weird field trip.
Oh god. Oh,
The last
god, I'm
area
sick.
is the cathedral.
With the,
Only with
with,
some
Oh my god, it's not Palutena.
with the
The
church.
guests appearing in the cathedral are Seta, Flame,
Said
and
it.
Rhea.
I saw you break
They're
all our
Seta,
shit,
who
by the
appears to have
way.
extremely strong bonds with his sisters.
Yeah.
You're gonna
But yeah,
pay
but-
for
but
all
it-
of it.
Protection of him and Rhea,
Yeah, but it
you can
makes
see
sense
fighting
that you
during
get
the
these
opening of
three
Fire
here.
Emblem Three Houses. All three have character quirks related to their true identities. I feel that Flame might be saying shush at this point.
No,
so
I'm
I'll
more
leave
so.
it at that.
I think he's more so saying, I hope you have the money to pay
This is
for
a
all the
simple
damage
area
you've
to
done.
see. All it has are these
And
platforms.
Flame is like, give me
Being the last
fish.
area, it may be a place where some intense battles will be waged. It'll cycle through each location in about 2.5 minutes. Okay, today we'll have a tag team battle in Squad Strike with the DLC team pitted against Fire Emblem protagonists from throughout the ages. That'll
Beat
give
up
us
all the Fire
precisely
Emblem.
5 players per side.
Joker, the best Fire Emblem
Here we go,
character.
Joker.
Oh no!
Joker!
Joker does.
Joker, no!
Yeah!
The hero!
No!
What are they doing?
Don't do this
Gee,
to
we really
Banjo,
need a
No!
Banjo!
Zachary, you had one job. You're supposed to
By
side
now,
me to your
I think
death.
you know what I'm doing.
Terry, please, don't go!
But basically,
Don't go!
I'm trying to
Terry
defeat all 5 opponents with just the professor.
Terry actually just had
They're
them backstepping away.
They're
But
dropping
as
light
expected,
flags.
it's going to be a pretty tough battle.
Sakurai, you
Anything
mad flexer.
Gotta set 3 houses as the dominant Fire Emblem game, I guess.
Uh-oh, this is bad.
We just got all the DLC
Fennec.
fighters and they just, oh god. The horror.
I better keep my distance.
How can you? How can you?
Bob-ombs! Bob-ombs! Yes! Bob-ombs!
Oh, yeah.
God.
Cute.
That's scary. Isn't this the
Ah,
moment?
I avoided them all. Oh shit.
Use his invincibility frames to get rid of them.
Lots of explosives.
Only to get hit by one of them anyway.
He perfect shielded that, huh? Ooh. Good one.
Soccer ball. Soccer ball.
If I do this, like this.
What is this
Who's,
strange?
wait, no. Whose lost item is this? Talk to everybody to figure it out.
Soccer ball connects.
Did you lose a soccer ball? No. Did you lose a soccer ball? No. Did you lose the soccer
Good.
ball?
There's mom.
Hey, there we go.
Did he just say there's mom?
You're in a good spot,
How,
mom.
how would you get back on stage? All
I
options
should've taken
covered.
Gardevoir. Well, I guess no one uses projectiles. At this point, it doesn't matter if Gardevoir's there or not.
Jeez, dash that combo.
I feel like the
Oh,
enemy
oh
might
God,
get this.
Sakura, no!
Oh,
See?
no.
They got it.
Run.
Oh, shield
I
break!
shouldn't give up.
Oh.
Whoa.
I can't waste the chance.
Alright then.
Oh shit. Crap. Wait, never mind.
There's another smash ball. Yes, got it.
How do you get it? Wow.
Now.
Alright.
What you doing, Roy?
1v3 Sakura, you won't.
There's still more. Whack.
What?
Go on. You can take the hammer.
Ah, the next
Although
missing
I'm scared I might
class in
get
Fire
it
Emblem.
into the state. I hit him.
He was scared of the counter.
I did it.
I was trying to fight using Byleth's abilities alone, but what matters is that I won.
I
Good
couldn't
job.
have done this without Banjo.
Actually, no.
It can be
actually,
fun
no,
to
I
play like
clearly
this,
could've.
especially in tag team, so I think it's a good idea to try imposing different types
Listen,
of challenges
Banjo's
on yourself.
tactic of leaving
Yeah.
the stage so abruptly without using Wonder Wing contributed to the victory.
Now, about the additional music. Since it's from the Fire Emblem series, we'll be adding each of the new tracks to all the Fire Emblem stages.
Not big enough. Alright?
There are already a lot of Fire Emblem
Yeah.
tracks in the game.
More
Our selection
great
this time has been made taking
Oh,
those existing tracks into
Apes of the
consideration.
World. That's like one of my favorite
11
songs.
songs are being added.
Including 2 new arrangements.
This includes an arrangement
Oh,
of the main theme in both Japanese and English. I hope you'll enjoy these as well. We're also adding in some new spirit.
Lots of, good selection of songs.
It includes the house leaders among some of the other popular characters.
And as per tradition, more spirits to take on.
Sophis is Legend class.
Of course she is.
Yeah,
Also, there's a
that
new
sounds
classic
right.
mode route, a Heroic Legacy, which is designed to let you enjoy classic Fire Emblem stages from throughout the
Also,
series
you can't
history.
die once, so you have to start the classic
The
mode
final
all over
battle
again.
is against Master Hand and Crazy Hand, but you'll find that something pretty amusing happens, so look forward to that.
Really?
Now for the Mii Fighter costumes.
Okay.
Please take
Yeah,
a-
well, there's enough Fire Emblem There's enough Fire Emblem characters that it's like you could do a Fire Emblem based route.
At this point, yeah.
Alright, round 5 of Mii Fighter costumes. Here we go. Wait.
Alright.
Oh my god. Are they gonna show... Whoa!
Wait, what?
I'm still here!
What?
Alright.
What?
Ezio Auditore! I mean,
But no, that's
pretty,
Altair.
but,
Yeah, that's
you know,
Altair. That's not
well,
Ezio.
Huh. Neat.
That's pretty.
Oh God damn it!
it's- Oh god!
No!
Rabbids.
Of course. It's a-
The character's the minions ripped off.
Couldn't have Rayman. You had to have the rabbits.
Hey, X!
Hey.
Alright.
There we go.
Hey, there we go.
I was wondering when X was gonna come back.
Hey Zero, I'm here. What did I miss?
Oh, yes! Mega Man NT1! Mega Man EXT!
Yeah.
Best Mega Man!
These were in Smash 4, weren't they? I think they were.
I think they were. Yeah.
They were, yes. Whoa!
What?
Cuphead!
What? Oh my God!
Alright.
God!
Alright.
Oh my god!
Well,
Yo!
Yes!
Ryan, it's your new main.
It's a Mii Fighter costume, but I don't care! This is amazing!
And now you know how the Undertale fans feel. With
and now
Perfect
everyone's
Sand.
gonna go to my Cuphead video saying that Cuphead got in Smash, you idiot.
Oh my god! Yes!
But no mug.
Oh my god! Cuphead!
Yeah, I think pretty much at this point it's like who gives a shit about the rest of the Mii costumes? Everybody just wants the Cuphead costume.
This time, we're releasing a Cuphead costume.
Oh my my god!
And for those of you who purchased the Cuphead
God,
costume,
and it gets an
an
additional
additional song will be
song,
added.
too!
So we get
It's called
another
Floral
sand.
Fury, and it's the theme that plays when fighting
Oh my
Cagney
God.
Carnation.
Now, really
Me,
seriously,
I
me
hope you enjoy
Gunner
these
is
as
just
well.
getting replaced by so many characters
Yeah,
now.
poor B Gunner.
After purchasing a costume, I recommend using the sharing
oh my
feature.
god!
If someone has created a Mii fighter, you can play using the
No.
costume it's wearing immediately after you download it.
I'm sorry,
And
Ridley,
now,
you're getting
onto the
dropped.
amiibo.
Yeah, those come out tomorrow.
The color palette for Dark Samus looks pretty good, doesn't it?
And fuck
Dark
this
Samus and
Cuphead
Lictor is
loser!
planned for release on Friday, January 17th.
Okay, new amiibos.
はい、そして今回
And now, with the addition of Byleth, the Fighter's Pass is finally complete. The lineup
Alright,
was
so-
Joker, Hero,
One of these
Banjo and
things is
Kazooie,
not like
Harry
the other.
Bogard, and Byleth.
Yeah, really?
All this anime plus Banjo.
For more than 70 fighters, only 5 have been added.
だけれども元々が
But I must say, this game has always been an exceptional
Now give yourself a
experience.
vacation
And since
before
the
we
roster
start
was
number
already so
2,
large to
please.
begin with, right from the start, we intended to make the most out of the new gameplay mechanics and so on. There really were a lot of new mechanics, weren't there? When we add a new fighter, we don't simply make their attacks or their movements a little different. Instead, we try to offer you a whole new style of play.
That's the way to do it, Sakurai. But later, Byleth.
そして
As I stated, we'll continue to release more DLC fighters down the line.
Yep.
I had thought that 1 or 2 might suffice, but, well,
I love them.
have a look.
Wait. Oh,
How
yeah,
many?
even
How
more
many are
fire-
you doing, my guy? How many are you doing, Sakurai? Don't do this to yourself.
No! Sakurai, please!
Oh my god!
Additional fighters!
Sakurai,
We don't
why,
deserve this!
why are you
We
doing
don't
this to
deserve
yourself?
this!
One more fighter than last time.
Okay.
Why are you doing this to yourself,
For
Sakurai?
this reason, we will be
Alright,
releasing the
dude,
Super Smash Bros.
I'm
Ultimate
happy,
Fighters
but at the
Pass
same time,
Volume 2.
I'm
It will be
concerned.
available for
Please.
pre-purchase.
Are you feeding yourself okay?
And now that it's official, we intend to move ahead
I
with
certainly hope
development.
you are.
Of course, like last time, the contents will remain
January
unknown for
20.
now.
Okay, so
And
yeah,
I'm
when
personally
Byleth
very
comes out, we'll
sorry
be able to
that we have to
pre-purchase this
release
thing.
Fighters Pass Volume 2
It's
when
okay.
the details have yet to be
Alright,
revealed.
okay, that's
Sakurai,
fine by
you
me.
madman.
Like last time,
my
I'd be
It's like,
very
yeah, I know.
grateful
That's like,
if,
it's
despite
like
that,
I
you
just,
would
I just
understand
got
why
paid
and
this
purchase
week,
it.
so now it's like, okay, I
Furthermore,
gotta
the new
go
editions
over
have
and
already
buy
been
a
decided.
freaking
Content's
card.
already been
Even
decided.
if I
So no
receive many
requesting.
requests regarding potential candidates on Twitter,
Don't
Yeah.
ask me
I'm
for
afraid it would be very
anything.
hard to consider them.
Oh god, that's even. Oh god, and of course, the fighters.
But I
have
still
already
hope
been
you'll look forward to
decided.
it.
Hey guys, remember, don't
We're also
expect too
including a
many
bonus with Fighters
newcomers.
Pass Volume 2.
A special bonus?
Last time, it
It's
was
like
a
with
Rex
Rex.
costume. But this time, here's what we have.
Okay.
Oh, Breath to Wild Lank.
Yeah. Whoa.
Hey, that's good.
Whoa.
Oh.
It's a Mii Fighter costume for Mii Sword Fighter, the ancient soldier gear from The Legend
Ooh.
of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
That's nifty.
This will not be for sale individually, so it can only be acquired as part of Fighters Pass Volume 2.
Nice.
Okay.
Lastly,
But last, but certainly not least.
What are you doing, Sakurai?
スマブラスペシャル
It's
は
been reported that Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is the highest selling fighting game in
And
the world.
it shows. Rightfully
Personally,
so.
I don't know if it counts as simply a fighting game, but I guess it's seen as a fighting game around the world.
海外でファイティング
Is it a fighting game?
今まで
What?
Seems like Street
People
Fighter
actually
2 was in the
ask
lead
that?
for a while,
Yes.
but now Super Smash Bros. Ultimate has surpassed it.
like
in
that's
total
always
sales.
been a debate, just simply because Sakurai's like,
However,
yeah,
I'm
it
not
was
sure
never
if this is
intended to be like an actual fighter. It's a party
There were
game.
5 versions of Street Fighter 2, or 6 to 7 if we really want to get into the weeds. Plus, there's the arcade versions and the 25 ports to other systems, so I don't know if that's been accounted for. Also, I don't know if that really
25
qualifies
ports.
as one game. It's up for discussion.
Capcom's like, well,
So,
fine.
who
See if we
knows?
let you use another
But when it
character
comes
of
to a
ours.
single piece of software, it seems like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is number 1.
ということらしいです。ですが、
Although, I still don't know if it can really be called just a fighting game.
ファイティングの
I feel like it's become more than a fighting
Yeah, but
game.
Sakura brings
Some
up
sort
a
of
point. There's
celebration
like
of
how
games
many
or something else
Smashes versus
entirely.
how many versions of Street Fighter 2?
Yeah.
Also,
Listen, we
I
don't
mean,
have
it's like
enough
I
I
feel
mean,
a deep
I was like how
attachment to the
it's like
5
how
DLC
many
fighters.
versions of Street Fighter 2 can you possibly make and buy before you get tired?
Not
The
enough.
first Fighters Pass
In
just
fact,
wrapped up,
we need a new Street Fighter 2 right now,
but it was
Capcom.
decided that there will be more DLC, which means
No!
no breaks for
Take
me.
a break!
Please.
Now!
I plan to keep working
Vacation!
hard, so I hope you can continue to
Vacation!
support us.
それでは
Kickstart this man of
Thank you.
vacation!
Kickstart a vacation.
Sakurai, why do you do this to yourself? Why?
I know. It's like I'm stoked, but at the same time, it's like, dude, please.
We don't deserve this,
hurt
man.
yourself.
6 more fighters, my god. 6 more
Oh my
opportunities to
God.
rage even harder.
Okay, it's like the moment they announced like more DLC fighters during the announcement for Terry or whatever, I had a feeling it was gonna be 5. I didn't think you would go the extra mile again and go for 6.
Yeah, seriously. If
Oh,
it's 6, there must be
God.
someone very, very special making it.